Look around. Where's it at? Where's it at? Oh, there it is. Got me a new box. Got me a new box to talk about. Oh, how you doing? We got a box to talk about, and it's about these flashlights. Not this one. This is the other one. This is the old one. This is the new version. This is a ThruNite Catapult V6, and this is the new Pro version. All right, we're going to talk about it. All right, folks, we're back over here at the workbench, and like I said, this is the Catapult V6. It's my favorite flashlight. Of all the ones that got sent to me, I like this one the best. It's the thrower. For those of you that don't know, there's two different kinds of flashlights. There's ones that have a wide beam, and it might be very bright, but a short distance. It really lights the area up close to you with a wide beam. These are throwers. These are more narrowed down, more like a spotlight, a handheld spotlight. And that's what I like about this thing. It'll shine out there. It'll reach out and get you. So I like this, one of my favorite ones. So here's the ThruNite Pro. Let's take the band off of it here. Open it up. And we've got the manual. We got, what's this gizmo? Oh, remind you to screw it together so it'll work. I'll get to that in a second. Okay, we got the flashlight in a holster. We've got a charging cable and a lanyard. Okay, so we got all of that. Open this up, take it out of the plastic, and from the box they don't work. Okay, what you have to do is you have to tighten that up a little bit. Right there. Now it works. All right, so what we got is the Pro. And looking at the manual online, I was looking this up, and I'm like, why? It doesn't seem like it's that much better of a flashlight. Well, I figured, well, I'll wait until I get it and actually look it over, and we'll see. So I'm going to play around with it a little bit and find out what is different about it, okay? So we will be back shortly. All right, after reading this, I'm finding out the ThruNite V6 has 28 on turbo on the highest setting. It's got 2836 lumens, and the new one, the Catapult Pro, only has 2713. I'm like, well, that's not much of an improvement. That's actually less. But what they've done is they've changed the thing around to where it operates different. Okay. As far as the sizes go, they're very similar in size, but as you saw, the Pro is a little bit taller, a little bit longer, mainly because of the bezel. The bezel is a little bit bigger, okay? Bigger around, you put them side by side, you see they're just a little bit bigger. It's a bigger round bezel, and it's a little longer, extended bezel. The handle part's about the same. It's just the bezel is bigger. And what that does, the bezel is, or the reflector, okay, this reflector part is bigger on the new one, okay? On the Pro, it's bigger, and it's changed, it's focused a little bit different, okay? And we're gonna get to that shortly. I'm gonna shine them against the wall and show you the beam pattern. That's the change, okay? Also, on the inside, the electronics are different, okay? On the original, you turn it on, okay? And you can go from low, medium, high, okay? And then you double click and it goes to turbo. Okay. Also in there, you've got a strobe and what they call a firefly mode. Firefly mode is on very, very low. Okay. It's like a night light. It's only 0.3 lumens. Very, very light. On the new one, they got rid of the way it works as far as it's called infinity. There's infinity low and infinity high, and then there's turbo. They got rid of all the steps, you know, like I said, low, medium, high, and then click it twice as double as turbo. Okay, so you got 4 different levels. This one here basically has 2 levels. There's low. Let me find it here. Let me find it. Okay, it goes low, and then it flashes, and then it goes brighter, 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 and then that's as high as it goes, and then it goes back down. So you can adjust it infinitely. There's not low, medium, high. It's just you can adjust it through its range, and just whenever you let off, that's where it's set at, okay? I like that because you can infinitely adjust it. It's not like here's a setting, here's a setting, here's a setting. You set it and you can adjust it as high or as bright or as low as you want within that range. Now, I like that because the lower the flashlight, the longer it lasts. The lower the output, the longer the battery lasts. Now, the battery on this thing, on turbo, the old one, the turbo would only last 220 seconds, which is 3 minutes roughly, okay? Something like that, about 3.5 minutes, all right? And the new one on turbo, it'll last 9 minutes, okay? And then after that, it dumbs down. Well, on the old one, it dumbed down to 1,300 lumens. This dumbs down to 960 lumens. All right, so anyway, with that, it's just the biggest difference in them is the reflector and how the switches operate, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close the door and get it dark in here. I'm gonna shine up against the wall here. I'm gonna show you the difference of these flashlights. And now to compare them to some of the others, here's some of the other flashlights that ThruNite has sent me. This is the new one, the Turbo Pro, or the Catapult Pro, Catapult V6. This is the Catapult Mini. It's the miniature version of this, okay? I've already done a review on that, all right? And then here's the TS1. It's a little bitty small flashlight. And they sent this to me last year, and I forgot to do a review. I'm so sorry. I got busy and just kind of forgot all about the thing. But I used it. When I was out camping and stuff last winter, I really liked it because, let me go get some. Be right back. What you do is, you know those headband flashlights? They got the light up front and the elastic band, maybe a battery in the back or whatever. Those are meant for if you really want to have that on for a long time or whatever. They work good, okay? But what I find with them is I put them on for just a short time, then I take them off, and now they're kind of useless because they got all this strapping and stuff, and they're just big and bulky or whatever. This thing is dinky. See how small that is? It's a T1S from ThruNite. And it's not terribly bright, it doesn't shine forever, but it's a good up-close flashlight, works perfect. So what you do, instead of having all that band and all that kind of stuff, you just have your hat on. If you're wearing a hat and you're using it as a flashlight, and now I need hands-free. All you gotta do is clip it onto your hat, and now you've got a hands-free flashlight. And that's what I love about this little thing. And it's small enough, you just stick it in your pocket. It's just, you don't have to have a holster, don't have it. It's a little bitty. It's about the size of about that big. Like a class C battery, the old class C, D cell and C cell batteries. It's about the size of a D cell battery. It's a little bit, or C cell battery. It's a little bit longer though. So anyway, I really like this flashlight. It's not on the review, but I wanted to mention it, okay? So let's put that one. We're gonna go over a setup. I've got a setup over here, and let me get it set up, and I'll get right back with you. Okay, got a setup on this ladder here, if you can see. Got a ladder, got a board across here, and I got all the 4 flashlights sitting here in line, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna shine it up against that wall over there and show you the beam patterns, okay? So let me get it darkened up in here, and then we'll go from there, okay? Okay, I got it darkened up in here, and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna shine this back here. Barely see anything, but I'm gonna turn the little bitty TS1 on, or T1S, turn that on, and that is the beam. That's high beam right there. That's as high as it gets. And see how big the pattern is? See how wide the pattern is? It's got a big, wide, a lot of overspill. There's not really a hot spot in any one particular place. It's meant for, let me see here. It's meant for walking around, just right around local in front of you, okay? Right in your area. That's what this flashlight is for, okay? So I'm going to put that one up here. We're going to turn it off. I'm going to turn the Catapult Mini, okay? We'll turn it on and see how, let me put it on high, low, medium, and high, and that's turbo, okay? So that's on turbo, and you can see a much bigger much bigger spot, a hot spot, I should say. So it shines much farther away, and it doesn't have near as much spillage. But it's a nice small flashlight for walking around. But see the hot spot it has? That's the difference in the two, okay? Because it has this bezel up here that focuses the light, okay? All right, now we've got, turn that one off. Here's the, what you call it, the Catapult V6. This is one I really like, it's my favorite flashlight. Low, medium, high, and there's turbo, okay? So there we got turbo, and see the hot spot right there? Let me walk up here with the stick, all right? And you can see the hot spot starts about right here and goes up to about here. There's this area right here that's the hot spot, but there's a lot of spillage, okay? There's a lot of spillage. That's one of the reasons I like it. It shines pretty bright in one spot, but you get a lot of spillage, so you can, as you're walking around with it, see how big the ring is? There's the hot spot right there, but then this big ring. So you got a lot of spillage, okay? See all that spillage on the wall, okay? And I like that. Works good. I like that idea. Now, we'll turn that one back off. Now we're going to go to the Catapult Pro. This is the new one. Look at that spot, that hot spot. Look how big that hot spot, how bright that hot spot is. Okay, let's turn it. There's low, medium, boop, that's as high as it goes, then it goes all the way down. See how it adjusts. There's not a set click, click, click. It ramps up and it ramps down, and you can stop it anywhere you want in there. Okay, we'll just stop it about halfway. There's about medium right there. Okay, I'm going to double click. Now that's turbo. All right, now if you look, as we walk up here, look at that hot spot right there. It's a nicer, tighter hot spot. That means it's focused more and will reach out. Even though it's got fewer looms, barely, it has fewer looms, it actually will shine farther away. Now we'll turn both of these on, and you'll see what I'm talking about. There's a switch. All right, see the difference in the hot spots? One on the left is the turbo, and one on the right is the V6. See the difference in the hot spot? This thing will laser focus out, and I had these out the other night and in the dark, and this thing throws so much farther. All right, so with that, let's go turn the lights back on. All right, now, what do we learn about that? The bigger the flashlight, the farther they shine. Duh. All right, but the big thing I wanted to point out was the Catapult V6 had 2800 lumens, 2836 lumens, and it would shine 692 meters, okay? 692 meters. But the new one, the Catapult Pro, has ever so slightly smaller lumens, 2713, but it shines out 1005 meters. It reaches out farther. So what we've learned from this is, depending on what kind of flashlight you want, ThruNite has a wide slate, and this is just for the nice ones I have, and I like these. I've kept these. ThruNite sent me a lot of flashlights over the last year and everything, and I gave a lot of them away to my friends and stuff, and these are the ones I kept because I like them the best. All right, so depends on what you want it for. If you just want something up close and you're inside a building, inside, let's say in a closet doing something, fixing a water heater or something, whatever, and you just need a little close flashlight, this thing's great. It lights up right there where you're at, and you can clip it onto your hat, okay? This one here, nice little spotlight, but it's small enough to stick in your pocket. There's no clips on it or anything like that. You know, this one has a little pocket clip. There's no clips or anything on this, but it's small enough you can stick in your pocket. Matter of fact, there, it's gone, in my pocket. Now, when you start getting to this size and you try to stick it in your pocket, it's a little bit, you can get it in your pocket, but it's a little bit bulky. It's, you know it's there. I don't even know this one's here. I mean, it's like a large set of keys. You know, it's just, you know, but this here is getting big enough where you put it in your pocket, you know it's there, okay? So, between these two, the Catapult Pro and the Catapult V6, what do you want? Do you want a little bit bigger overspill area? You know, the light spills out into a wider thing, but you still have the reach out and point and hit it? Or do you really want to laser focus and get that light out there and focus everything into a very nice spot? A little bit of spillage, but most of the light goes downrange and you can really see a long ways. Now, like I said, I was at home the other night, 2 nights ago, I think it was, and I got these out and I shined them into the trees down the street. And this one reaches out farther. It's a much tighter grouping, so to say, if you want to call it that. And so it depends on what you want. Really long thrower, okay, not much spillage, but a long thrower. A good long thrower, but quite a bit of spillage, so you see stuff around it. Or if those are just too big and you just want something to carry around your pocket, Catapult Mini. And then, of course, this one here, you can put it in your pocket. So there you go. There's your review on Catapult Pro and compared to the other flashlights that I have. Hope you liked it. Take care. Oh, prices. This one is somewhere around $100, about $99, I believe, on Amazon. This one is down to around $80 on Amazon, the Catapult Pro or Catapult V6. I haven't checked the price on the Catapult Mini, but what I remember, it was somewhere around $35, $40. Don't hold me to that. I can't remember exactly. And then, of course, the little T1S. This thing's about $20, I think. 19, $20, I think, if I remember right. Okay. So there you go. There's your flashlight review, and I think I got me a new favorite. It's the Pro version.